Yo, this Jay Hamilton back again. And in this video, I'm going to talk about adding some thump to your drums. And I'm going to be demonstrating this on this new plugin called Enforcer from Boom Library. Boom Library just released Enforcer not too long ago. It's a brand new product. What it does is it adds that extra sub bass frequency to your already existing kick drums or snares or whatever. So basically what it is like it's almost like a synth, but it's a sub bass synth. So it adds those subs to those kick drums, or you might want to add a little bit of sub to your snares or whatever. And this one does it pretty well. It's very detailed. It fine tunes what you want it to do. So right now I have the Enforcers up and running. I have a drum loop. Basically, it's from a record. It's a break. Basically, it's a break beat. So I'm gonna play it. So the drums sound, the kicks, the drums, it sounds pretty weak, So since you got weak drums right here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn on Enforcer. Okay, so you can see it's adding the sub bass to everything, basically, to the kicks and snares. So what I wanted to do is zero in on just the kick drum. Right here is the threshold. So what I wanted to do, I'm seeing that the kick is right here. This is the snare, because it's a little lower than the kick. So what I'm gonna do is raise this up till you get to about the tip of that kick, and we should be able to avoid the snare after that. So there you go. So it's pretty simple. You can do a lot with this. You can do things with the color, the decay, play around with it until you get. And you're just shaping the sound pretty much. You can go over here to your left. You can mess with the pitch if you want. Just play around with it. And you have a lot more control here, so it's what I like here is the amplitude. You can actually add a longer tail to the kick drum sound if you want. So you can really do a whole lot of cool things with this. I'm very impressed with it. You can play around with the dry and wet signal here. So if you go all the way wet, this is what happens. So you got to remember, this is actually like a synth here. So it's just adding an extra sound to what's there already. Another thing you can do, you can trigger the filter to react to it, whatever frequency you want it to react to it. Here, you can audition it. So there you go, man. It's pretty cool. You can do a whole lot of things with this. You see that I shaped the sound to fit with the kick, and you can actually just have it avoid these other sounds in that waveform because this break beat has the kick, the snare, the hi-hat all on the track. But the cool thing with this is you can play around with it, get the sound to sound how you want it to sound, make it blend with the actual kick, and it'll turn into something. So we can go through these presets here. Well, oh, another thing, for all my MPC users out there, I got bad news. Enforcer doesn't work well in MPC software 2.1. I've actually ran it inside of 2.1, and what I get is some kind of buzzing sound, or it's like a low end rumble or something. It's not. I can demonstrate it actually. Let me show you, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So I think I have the software here. So look, I have it on. I'm gonna just turn it off for a minute. Here's the kick drum going. So this is the break beat. I mean, here's the break beat. Now, when I turn on Enforcer, this is what happens. Don't know why it does that. Boom Library, you guys might have to check this out. A lot of developers are not really trying to develop exclusively for the Akai software, but it's a lot of people out here that are using MPC software at the moment. So if you guys could get this plugin to work great with the MPC software, that would be lovely, because I'm pretty sure a lot of MPC users out there would love to get their hands on this plugin and make it work. But aside from that, if you're just using it in a DAW, so far it works pretty well under Logic Pro X. I'm not sure about Pro Tools. I'm assuming it does work in Pro Tools and any other DAW that's on the market. But for some reason, it doesn't work well in the MPC software. Aside from that, this is a pretty dope plugin. I'm going to leave a link below so you guys can go straight to the site and purchase the plugin. It's a pretty dope plugin. Also, I'll have a detailed review on my site, sonicboombap.com. So definitely check it out. I think it's worthwhile to mess with. Definitely deserves your attention. If you guys have any questions, comments, leave them below. If not, like, subscribe, send me a shout out. All right, I'm out of here. Peace.